It's the Linus and Ludtke Show. Somebody gave them a microphone, and now they're coming right to your home.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, right to your home. It's the February edition, the Linus and Ludtke Show.
2022 is here.
2022, ladies and gentlemen. Strap it on, strap it down, strap it in. Whatever you are doing, let's get
That's
it on.
a lot of strapping to do. Look, Doug, I have an announcement to make. This is show number 50.
Number 50, show number 50.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a momentous occasion for the show.
It is a momentous occasion.
I don't think I've done 50 of anything in a row. And
Certainly,
here we are.
Certainly not sit-ups.
Or push-ups.
Myself included.
That's right.
Another reason why we don't have a video on the YouTubes anymore. It's only audio.
It's only audio. Well, it's because everybody kept coming on to me because they liked my man boobs so much. So we had to shut it down. Ladies and gentlemen, on a somber note, I want to make sure that I dedicate tonight's show to my pop, Jerry Ludtke. He passed on a couple of weeks ago, and he is missed. I never realized how often I think of him during the day until now that I know he's gone.
Let's raise a toast.
We're going to, cheers. And
Cheers
everybody
to that.
out there in the listening world, let's cheers it up to Jerry Ludtke, my guy, my
There he
pop,
is. Cheers.
my hero. Cheers.
Cheers to you, my friend. Oh, that's good stuff.
That is good stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you hear me start to talk about father stories when I go, oh, my dad, it's because of this. Most of you already know what happened, but, for those that you don't, the old man is at the bridge playing with the other canines, and that's right where he needs to be.
You think he's? You think he has to pick up poop at the bridge?
No.
They got somebody that does it.
They got a guy.
They got
that does
people?
it. Oh, there's tons of shitty people out there that are right on. Like when they died, they were right on the line. You know, like you don't have to go to hell. You can come here, but you got to pick up all the dog shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think there's plenty of those.
We're going to give you a break.
Right.
But
Right.
Yeah.
It's God's nature to extend an olive branch, but there's also a poop bag.
There's a catch. Little snaggle in the deal.
Yeah. Well, he's famous for the catches, too. Don't eat that apple.
Okay. Show dedicated to Jerry. We had a number of delays to get to number 50 show. If you recall, we had to go back and we had to delay the Christmas show.
Yeah, there was lots of jukes and
We had some sickness here at the Sneaky Pete Productions household. No COVID, luckily. None of it COVID, but, in these...
COVID-related scare.
In these unprecedented times that have been precedented before, precedented before, that's redundant. Thank you. We'll get to grammar Nazi in a little bit, ladies and gentlemen.
He's coming.
We were going to have in-house special guests. If you recall that Christmas show, we talked up a big extravaganza special episode because we were going to have Ozzy Osbourne in studio.
Nope.
But we had to postpone that because there was a person that tested positive for the COVID that was in here the night before.
Yeah, willy-nilly.
So we had to hose down the place, get some handy wipes, and do all that. So sorry to Miller Reese. If we feel like it, maybe we'll try to give him a buzz a little bit later. But show number 50, ladies and gentlemen, www.sneakypeteproductions.com, 847-254-1951.
Don't forget to email us at linusandlucky@gmails.com.
That's right, Linus and Lucky Show on the YouTubes, Christopher Carl on the YouTubes, and also follow the Linus and Lucky Show on the gram.
Yep, get on the gram, ladies and gentlemen. We are there.
So that takes care of the business for this evening. And now the hilarity will ensue.
Oh, my God. Will it ever? Out in Carpentersville, I've got 29 degrees in the Fahrenheit.
29? I got warmer near the lake, 33 degrees here.
Look at that, 4 whole degrees.
All
right.
Well, let me refresh. You can see what. Yep, still 33. All right. There you go. There you go.
There you go. And it's a big weekend this weekend. It's
Yes.
it's the Super Bowl. I don't know if we can say that. Maybe they're going to come after us.
We're going to say it and hope they come after us.
You know,
Get us some pub.
the Jerry Ludtke Super Bowl
Extravaganza.
extravaganza, yeah.
Everything's an extravaganza.
And then let them come after us for
Yeah,
using-
fuck 'em.
for the word Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to say, get your big game recipes here. Hey, if you're going to be watching the big game,
The big game, yeah, that's the popular. Okay.
right? Because you
Come
can't
on.
say Super Bowl
I'm saying Super Bowl.
because they were like, no, those are our words.
Are we gonna do Super Bowl menus for the cooking segment?
You want to talk about it?
Well, I love it. You
All
know.
right, Super Bowl menus it is. Yeah, we can do that up. Any particular favorites that you're looking for in Sunday's game? Any predictions, picks?
I think who's the guy that does the commercials? No, he's for Cleveland. That's not Burrows, right?
Yeah, that's Baker Mayfield. That does all the
Okay, so I was going to root for Baker Mayfield just because I like the commercials,
right.
but that's not him. So I think I will go for the Bengals simply because it's kind of like an LA home game, you know. So
Yeah.
so I think I'll root for. I don't know what the spread is, but I'm going to root for the Bengals. I think the underdog. Actually, quite honestly, I'm going to root for my squares. I've got 4 squares, $5 a square, and so that's really what I'm rooting for. And some good commercials, maybe some nice cleavage. If I could get some sexy cleavage and some nice commercials, that would be good. I got to tell you, I got to be quite honest, the commercials over the last few years sort of disappointing.
Well, you know, they're not shelling out the big bucks that the NFL requires.
Well, I guess, but it used to be that was like, shh, the commercial's on, you know?
Right.
You'd yammer throughout the whole game, but you'd have to shh when the commercial came on. Now it's, And I don't think I'm, if you're dialing stuff up there, I don't think I'm a big fan of the halftime entertainment this year.
Well, it's all old school hip hop guys.
Not really my thing.
And
I'm not saying it's going to be bad
Yeah,
or anything, but
it-
it's just not my thing.
Right. Which isn't going to appeal to a huge demographic of viewers. What's coming up after that is to appeal to a huge demographic of viewers. The Foo Fighters will be streaming a live Super Bowl show right after the Super Bowl. So
Really?
so look that.
I did not know
Look that up. There is going to be a live streamed, I'm going to assume for free,
I'm going to have to make a note.
Foo Fighter show
I don't know if I'll be able to stay up that late, but
after the big game.
okay, cool. And sidebarring the Foos, you know, they got a movie coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At the end of this month.
I assume you've seen the trailer.
I have.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I've invented a new note. It's an L.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's going to be good too.
It's an L.
We're big fans of those guys.
I got 48.5 total points for the over/under for Sunday's big game.
I think that I say go bet the over on that.
You take the over on 48.5. Could be a shootout. It could be a shootout.
Yeah.
I don't know if did you know that Elon Musk impersonates Matthew Stafford? Take a good look at Matthew Stafford on the
I
Rams.
did not know that.
That motherfucker looks just like Elon Musk.
All right.
He looks just like, and you want to know something? He ain't going to win on Sunday because I am with you. I'm going with Joe the Show Burrows.
All right, Joe the Show. I like that.
And it's going to be the Cincinnati Bengals, 31-24, with a total, I'm predicting a total 56 under over. So
Okay.
I will take the over as well.
What
on
did
that.
you have a line there for me?
48.5.
No, the spread. Was it Bengals getting 3 or something?
Rams -4.
Rams -4. Okay.
Yeah, because
That's a weird number.
Well, because it's there.
Yeah.
They're basically playing a home game, so they're going to be -3.
Right.
No, they're going to be -3 no matter what. And then they're tossing another one on.
Okay.
I don't know, for whatever, Vegas.
So
They
so
figure
yeah,
that.
Bengals getting 4
Bengals are getting
and
4
48 and a hook.
and 48 and a hook.
All right, I like the over and the Bengals.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Joe the Show, baby. And
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen, and
Put 'em down.
Send me a cut.
put them down. But I am with you. I agree fully. Whatever squares numbers that I have.
Yes, you got some squares going?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm going to root for.
Yeah.
We'll do it that day. We'll do it the day of.
Okay.
And, where everybody fills out their blank squares and and throws their 20 in or whatever we do.
Right.
We've
We've got a full, the employee contingency is in at $5 a square. So you get 100 for first, 100 for second, 100 for third, and 200 if you get the final. So that's
nice,
decent dough.
Nice.
And last year, one of the guys won the first 3 quarters and didn't watch the game at all. Didn't know that he won. Just walked in that day and go, I get
here's $500.
I get $300. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Thanks. Appreciate it. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, that's the way it works sometimes. I remember the big San Francisco with the Colin Kaepernicks, and they were playing Joe Flacco and the Ravens, and I was the only one at the Super Bowl party that picked the Ravens.
I like to say Flacco.
And so not only did a couple of my squares hit, but the overall bet, since I was the only one who picked the Ravens, all I needed them to do was win.
Right.
It didn't matter what the fuck score was. All of them are doing the math.
Right.
And it didn't matter to me because I just needed the Ravens to win. And, and the Ravens won.
There you go.
And then I had plenty of dough to, we did some ship captain and crew.
Okay.
Afterwards. And I cleaned up a couple of those as well. Yeah, it was a good Super Bowl party.
Nice. Where are you going this year? Who's hosting?
Wakanda Rio's former resident.
Okay.
We're going to go up there across from Wakanda Reuben.
Okay.
So with any luck, I'll see Wakanda
There'll be some
Reuben.
sandwiches there?
Yeah, there'll be some sandwiches, some Kirkland cheddars.
Nice.
And so that's what we're doing. What are you guys doing?
We're hosting with the pushback, the extra game of the season, and the pushback now being February 13th. We're host. We always host, but because Monday, Valentine's Day, is also Sally Brown's birthday.
Okay.
We're going to do a combo Super Bowl birthday party with the close-knit extended family. So we'll have not too many people, but we'll have a handful of people over, and we'll do birthday as well as Super Bowl. So
nice.
I think we're either going to do roast beef sandwiches, have a pot of roast beef going.
Well, should we just roll right into the Super Bowl cooking
We
segment?
could. All right. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen.
You know he'll make something yummy that is good in your tummy. It won't be yucky cause it's cooking with Lucky. He'll make something yummy that is good in your tummy. It won't be yucky cause it's cooking with Lucky. Cooking with Lucky.
So we're gonna have either roast beef sandwiches as the main, or we're gonna have the wife makes a nice chicken chili. We call it Mexicali, but it's a chicken chili, which our beloved Zachary was looking forward to. So knowing that Mama's little boy's coming for the party, then he's probably going to get his chicken chili. So which means I'll have to keep a burger ready for my old man because he's not into that sort of thing. So I'll whip him up a quick burger on the side and tell him, shh, don't tell anybody.
Right. Right.
And we'll do and of course, a table full of snacks, of chips and dips and assorted whatnots and sort of that sort of stuff. So
nice.
There you go. That's what's going to be on the Super Bowl menu here.
Nice.
I have something that's also kind of a review. So if it's okay to review during the cooking segment, I've been hitting the Tabasco a lot lately. Right? And I finished up that tiny little bottle, and I asked Sally Brown, I said, hey, do you mind getting some of that Frank's? I put that shit on everything. Right. So I said, let's give that a try. Plus, it's a big bottle. We don't have to... The Tabasco thing is, all right. Well,
you can get big bottles of that.
Well, there's a reason, for me anyway, there's a reason that's a small bottle because I like a little zing. I don't like a ton of zing. So with the Tabasco little bottle, it's easier to regulate with the little bottle. Now, the Frank's I find to be not as spicy as the Tabasco.
That's right.
But I can load it up.
Right.
And I think it's easier to regulate when you can put more on. when you got to watch that you don't put too much. Oh no, too much.
That's harder to do.
'Cause that's harder to do, and when it's too spicy, it's not enjoyable.
The thing I run into is whether or not it's too vinegary. Like both of those bottles
Yes.
that you just spoke of those brands, I could put on, as much as I could get on there, 'cause the heat is, I got a bigger tolerance than
Yes.
what they can provide. And so I run into when I really start spanking the Tabasco on, because that's my favorite.
Spanking the Tabasco. That's good stuff.
Remember that fucking commercial of that fat fucking sweaty fucking kid in like a New Orleans jungle eating cheese pizza, and he's just fucking dripping with humidity sweat.
I don't.
And he's putting Tabasco on the slices of his cheese pizza. And I remember the first time I saw that, despite the sweaty asshole doing it. God, that looks good. And I've just been a Tabasco lover my whole life.
Yeah.
And so, but now it's like the vinegar gets to be too much.
Sure.
But I really like the Tabasco flavor.
Yes.
Like it's got a twang,
It does.
like umami, fucking, it just makes stuff taste better.
Yeah,
And
I know what you're saying. Now the Frank's has got a little bit of a different taste, but I think I'm more of a Frank's guy. At the moment, we're gonna finish this bottle, and then we'll see
That's the cayenne.
what we're gonna get next time.
Yeah,
So,
you like the cayenne pepper because that's
is that what it
that's
is?
what the Frank's is.
I didn't read the label.
Is the cayenne.
Okay.
Whereas the Tabasco is just fucking Tabasco, made in Avery Island in Louisiana, right? I did.
Do you know anything about Tabasco?
I do. The fucking so I thought on Avery Island in Louisiana, they had a fucking huge plantation of Tabasco plants,
Okay.
and then the shop, that makes the sauce.
Okay.
But it turns out they ship in the Tabasco mash from India. So the Tabasco plantations actually exist in India, and then they ship over big barrels of mash
Okay.
to Avery Island, and just to the shop, and then the shop adds the vinegar and ages it and stuff.
Okay.
But I'm okay with this because the Indians like fucking hot shit.
Oh yeah, they love the hot.
Fucking all
spicy.
about the hot shit.
Yeah.
So to put the Tabasco in their care, I feel like we're in good hands.
You're in good hands
Yeah.
there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I watched the whole fucking thing about Tabasco.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Tabasco Hour brought to you by Tabasco.
I couldn't hold it in anymore. You were in the middle of a thing, but I just had to fucking chime in because I'm like, I got
That's great.
18 fucking things about Tabasco sauce I want to say.
That's great. That's great. Mid-cooking segment review thrown in there. What do you got on the Super Bowl menu going this year, Luck?
Well, since we're going to a place, they're gonna
have Reubens.
They're gonna do something, right? so there'll be
Well,
whatever.
so you're not even going to be in charge.
No.
That's got to be a little uncomfortable for you.
But I trust the people I'm with.
Okay.
But what I'm gonna do is,
Will they put you to work?
they might.
Yeah.
They might. I'll sous chef for anybody.
Okay.
But what I am gonna bring is some sausages.
Okay.
Right, sausages. It's
Sure. Universal.
It's friendly. It's universal.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw a couple of brands out there. Now, I've spoke of these in episodes past.
Okay.
I don't know what our numbers are from our listeners jumping into the archives, so I'll just refresh their memories now. At the Jewel, and there's fucking jewels everywhere.
The Jules.
At the Jewels.
Right.
If you go by where they sell the deli meats and the cheeses,
Okay.
they have the also like the eggs and bacon and sausages. So over there,
Right.
by the breakfast sausages at Jewel's,
Okay.
there's a Ditka's brand breakfast sausage.
Ooh.
Ditka's.
Not a Johnson's?
It's right by the Johnsons,
Hillshire Farms?
right by the Hillshires, but it's Ditka's. It's got a little sketch of them and everything.
I can't believe I've waited this long, but
It's the
See that? That's your IQ, buddy. 0.
Ditka's.
Scotch. Scotch.
That's well. Have to,
And these are his sausages. They're thicker than my thumb.
okay.
And they're not those fucking little skinny fucking linky that you get from the Johnsons.
Smoky Links.
Yeah, fuck those. No, the Ditka is a nice medium-sized
Okay.
sausage. That's
But a breakfast link.
it's a breakfast.
It's not a
link.
bratwurst.
It's not a bratwurst.
Right. Okay.
It's a breakfast link.
Gotcha.
So it's got the little bit of sage.
Are you getting started early?
I don't know what time they're lighting the lamp
Okay.
over there, as
Yeah.
we call it.
Yeah.
There is a bar down the street called Side Outs, and I'm
Oh,
going
yeah,
to.
yeah.
It's right down the street over
I've
there.
been in that joint at least once or twice.
Off of Roberts. They have big
Yeah.
concerts there and stuff.
Yeah. On the way back from playing golf at Chalet Hills.
Yes, that'd
Yeah.
be right on the way.
For fucking good about it.
For fucking good about. And there's good talent at that place.
Oh, yeah?
Good talent.
Okay.
And so if the lamp is going to be lit later in the afternoon, due to the fact that it's a later game,
Sure.
then perhaps a noon meet up at Side House will be,
A little pregame. A little pre-show.
Yeah. Oh, you know how we do it. Yeah.
For fucking
Yeah. I don't
good
need to
about
wait on you. What am I not going to drink until 4? What am I, an asshole?
it. That's crazy talk.
It's crazy talk.
That's hilarious.
I have to break right here because I broke the seal.
Oh.
At the bar,
All right.
and then when I got here,
Yeah.
so
Well, that's okay. We're a good 24 minutes in. Good time to take a break.
okay.
And let's go to featured artists.
Feature artists.
Featured
We
artist
come back.
is-
I've got more reviews
Oh yeah,
with the cooking segment.
we've got tons of material for this evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here and canines.
Yep.
Lots of big stuff.
Grammar Nazi.
Grammar Nazi.
But, ladies and gentlemen, featured artist is Jennifer Penna, doing a song written by our own Christopher Carl, produced by Sneaky Pete Productions, and it goes a little something like this.
Sunday morning, woke up with you, kissed you back to sleep, coffee for 2. Finally you woke up, made love again. What would you say to breakfast in Morrison? We talk about life, not mine or yours. We talk of the future. I want hardwood floors in the kitchen that we dance upon. I'd hold you close till every dawn. Oh, why do we come here? It's kinda loud. I guess 'cause there's not much of a crowd. It's also our place, we sort of fit in. What would you say to breakfast in Morrison? Just down the road, our rendezvous place. You're coming all frazzled. I'd put a smile on your face, kiss you goodbye, wanna see you again. What would you say to breakfast in Morrison? What would you say? What would you say? What would you say? I wanna see you again. What would you say? What would you say? Make love again. What would you say? What would you say? What would you say? Breakfast in Morrison. What would you say?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. What a nice vocal presentation there by our beloved Jennifer Penna. By the way, Jennifer is a twin sister to our very own Sydney Adams of Sydney Swag.
Oh,
Right.
Okay.
Out there, niece of Ken and Jen Edwards.
okay.
Yeah, she's part of the Colorado family. You can hear her speak, as well as Sydney and Lala on the Colorado family episode if you go back deep in the archives.
Look in the archives.
So, yeah, she's got a fabulous voice, and I quite honestly, I hope to get to do some more tunes with her. She's great.
Yeah, wonderful.
Is recently married and has a new baby, so not a lot of time. And the fact that she lives in Colorado, not conducive to playing music with her. But hopefully someday soon we'll get a chance to do some more stuff. She's great.
Well, you can always drop stuff in the Dropbox, and then she redrops.
Well,
it
that's
back
the
at
thing
you.
is,
well,
you know.
nothing wrong with sharing files.
So, right.
And you can bring Colorado right to
I used to know
Action Heights, and you can bring Action Heights right out there to Evergreen, Colorado.
I used to know Sharon File. She was fantastic. All right, so you want to get back to Super Bowl menu?
We can go back to Super Bowl menu.
Or we can move on, whatever you want to do.
Well, I also have
We got a full packed show.
I want to plug a place in the name of sports while we're doing sports. Sports.
Yeah, do it.
Buffalo Grove E-Rock, his company has a fourth floor skybox at the United Center, as you know.
Yes.
And so I've been to like 5 Hawks games so far this season.
Nice.
It's been great. And from the fourth floor box, got a tremendous view of the ice.
The Chicago Blackhawks, also known as the Cover-Ups.
As the cover-ups, yes. Yeah. And which could be a discussion for another time. I personally don't give a shit because this just means tickets for me.
Right.
I'm at the bottom of the barrel when the free tickets go around, and as long as people are appalled by some little rapey thing from fucking a dozen years ago, that means tickets for Lucky.
Edit, delete.
And I'm going.
Nice.
And so there's a fucking place there
'Kay.
called Lily's Barbecue. Ladies and fucking gentlemen, write it down. Lily's. Can you believe it's fucking called that?
I can't believe it.
Lily's Southern Barbecue, sauces, rubs, and more. They have a website.
So it's a massage parlor.
And more. Right?
Rubs.
So they have a liliesq.com is their website. They have a restaurant location. It's in the city.
Okay.
Looks like it's on the northwest side. But they also have a concession stand at the UC.
Gotcha.
And so whenever you're walking around the United Center during a Bulls or a Blackhawks game and it smells like fucking steak and onions, that's Lily's Barbecue.
Lily's Barbecue.
Go.
Get some of that.
Get some of it. Now, since I'm fucking high on the hog in the skybox drinking for free,
Right.
I don't have a problem popping $17 for the brisket sandwich. Okay.
Right.
So those of you on a budget might want to just go
Since you're in the executive suite, can you send somebody to get you one?
I wish. I wish. I mean, I bet you I could, but I have to now it's a $34.
Right, you're gonna slip
sandwich.
him a Finsky.
Yeah, now it's a $34 sandwich. But that place is fucking great. It's
Okay.
so out of there.
Lily's Barbecue.
Lily's Barbecue had the brisket sandwich at the UC.
Nice.
Was ridiculously good. I've had a pulled pork sandwich there. Ridiculously good. They have a sampler platter where they smatter all of that stuff onto a platter with sausages and some fries and some other shit. Get it.
Yeah.
Just get it.
Dial it up.
Just pop the extra dough for it and get you some of that Lily's Q. And I mean, I'll never buy a fucking hot dog there again. I mean, unless like I really have a taste for a fucking ballpark hot dog.
You're a Chi-Town dog.
Right.
You know.
But otherwise, that Lily's Q, I can't. Everybody get there. liliesq.com. It's in Chicago.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Enjoy. And as well as I have been these Hawks games.
Nice.
Every time I've gone, they've won.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. They've maybe won 15 games. I was there for 5 of them.
Nice. Yeah. You're a good luck charm.
That's right.
Good luck, Lucky Charm.
That's right.
Oh my
That's
God!
right.
The plays on the words, ladies and gentlemen, they go on and effing on.
and on.
Or fucking good about it.
So if you're looking for, especially if you're there out in the city or close to the city, and for the Super Bowl, maybe order yourself up some of that Lily's.
Yeah, get some lilies going.
Get that DoorDash.
Sure. You can
Run that shit out to you.
Uber Eats. Somebody will get it for you. You don't have to leave.
Nope.
You got to pay up, but,
It's worth it.
the convenience fee.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good, Jerry. It's gold.
Some of the local joints, we've been just order it for pickup. Save a couple bucks. It's right there. It's like 3 blocks away.
That was my mom. My mom was always like that.
Yeah.
My whole life at my parents' house, pizza was never fucking delivered. We
We
went and got it.
No.
We went and got it.
Right.
At my house, pizza comes to me.
Well, I understand. We have had a little bit of an issue with our normal go-to pizza joint. It just quality hasn't been up to snuff lately. So we're going old school. Right next to the lovely people there at Jimmy D's where we pre-gamed. Shout out to them. Is Wayne's Pizza, and they actually now deliver, but for years they never delivered. It was always had to go pick it up. So, we're getting the Waynes these days, and we go pick that up. It's not that far. So, yes, but to reiterate, thanks again to the lovely people over there at Jimmy D's, right there, kitty corner from the old racetrack. Going to be the new Soldier Field Stadium Bears.
That's right.
What do they think they're going to call it?
George Halas Stadium.
Yeah?
Yep.
Did they say that?
Yep.
I don't like it.
George Samuel Halas
I
Stadium.
don't like it.
I don't like
It should be like the township of Bears. I could be. I need to brainstorm that one for a little while. Come up with
Arlington Heights Bears track.
Well, they're certainly still going to call them the Chicago Bears. We know that. They're not going to be the Arlington Heights Bears. But if that's like its own little community, it could be the town of Bears. It could be a kingdom of bears. It could be I don't know.
The Bears of Arlington.
Edit, delete. I'll come up with something better next time.
The Chicago Bears of Arlington Park.
But Halas, we already got Halas Hall. Do we really need, and which is no longer, once they build the new community, there's not going to be any need for any Halas Hall because it's going to be all inclusive over there.
No, they'll still keep that Lake Forest.
You think?
Oh, for sure. They just rebuilt it. Yeah,
I don't know if that matters, but
well, I mean, I guess it doesn't. I mean, what's $5 million or $10 million to $1 billion?
if they're going to blow off a 30-year contract or whatever it is.
Well, it's not that much. But they are going to have to
know what
buy
I'm
out.
saying.
Yeah, they're going to have to pay out of their lease. But they're going to, with the Arlington, the whole rub and why they're doing this is to open up a sports book at the stadium so people can do in-game betting during the game.
That nice.
Right. Are they going to make the field goal? I don't know. I'm going to put fucking $20 on it. And you have to be able to, it has to be at that place.
Right.
Like if we wanted to bet on football games, we'd have to go to like Rivers Casino.
Right.
And place our bets. And, you have to at least go.
Right.
Right. Now they might have apps and stuff. So you're at your seat and you're trying to bet and you want to bet on the fucking coin flip or
Right.
whatever the prop bets come up.
Right.
You'll be able to do that from your seat, but you're at the facility.
I bet Staley the bear falls down at the 50-yard
That's
line.
right. Right, because you gave Staley $250 to take a dive.
Right.
In the second concourse or whatever. And so that's why they're moving to Arlington, because Soldiers Field is Park District property.
Right.
So you can't put casino shit on a Park District
Right.
property. So they'll never, ever get a sports book there. And they're missing out on all that revenue.
Yeah.
So that's why they're moving to Arlington Park. And it's all but a done deal as far as I'm concerned. And then they can make back whatever money they have to pay Chicago to buy out of that lease. They'll make back in a year.
We could walk to the game from
We
here.
can walk to the game.
Right.
Think about, because they're going to build out that.
We'll go to the Bellagio and then walk to the game. That'll be a shorter walk.
That's right. It will be a shorter walk. Park at the Bellagio and then just stroll over.
Right.
Yeah.
While he watches it on the TV in his garage,
He won't stroll.
we'll go to the game.
We'll go.
So
They're going to build that whole place out. There's going to be bars. There's going to be restaurants. I mean, we're getting our faces known at Jimmy D's, but you know what?
No, this place is going to be jammed.
It's going to be jammed.
And it's not that big. And I mean, there's not that many tables. It's like a standing room drinking joint.
Yeah,
The
that's
fact
what it
that
was.
they have a nice little menu, which, by the way, the burger was fantastic, and I fucking forgot my leftovers.
I thought you did.
Son of a...
Thought you did.
And I was halfway home, and I go, mother! Oh, I was so ticked off that I left it because it was a good burger.
Yeah.
So good burger, good tots, cream of chicken rice soup, fantastic.
So I counted.
Pour was nice.
You got the cup. I got the bowl.
Yeah.
I got 12 more spoons.
You counted.
After you were done, I counted.
You're a nutball.
I counted 12 fucking spoons after that.
Well.
That's the difference between a bowl and a cup.
It was 12
It
scoops.
was 12 scoops.
Oh my
of soup.
God. That is hilarious. That's what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you're not talking because you're eating. You count the scoops.
Got the scoops.
Oh, that's good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 7:53 now in the PM. We've got 31 degrees here in Action Heights.
I got 27 degrees out there in Seaville.
Let's switch gears, Luck. What do you think?
Oh, let's switch them up, man.
Switch 'em up.
I got switches.
I got a. Can I do the grammar Nazi? This won't take long.
Yeah, okay.
And this one actually lends itself to some subjectivity, if I may use a big word.
That is a big
There.
word.
So today's grammar Nazi is good versus well. I hear this misused all the time, especially from professional golfers. Good is an adjective. It tastes good. Well is an adverb. I played well. Good modifies a noun. Well modifies a verb. There is an exception, however, when you're talking about health, because your health is actually a noun. It's okay to say I feel well, using well as an adjective. Okay, but you would say I feel well. You wouldn't say I feel good. Technically, good would be incorrect there. Okay, so there is a little bit of gray area. That's why the English language is one of the hardest to learn, because you have some of these gray area bullshit things.
Oh, tons of it.
But this is thanks to Grammarly.com. So, but I hear when I listen to interviews, I like to watch the golf. I'm a golfer. I love to watch the golf. They say, I putted pretty good. That's incorrect. I putted well. That's an action. You need an adverb. Putted well. I putted good. Oh, you sound like an idiot. So. Good versus well, ladies and gentlemen. Look it up yourself there on the Grammarly.com. This has been your Grammar Nazi segment for this evening.
Brought to you by the Linus and Lucky Show, Highland Studios, and CKP Production. I got to get the fuck out of here.
Better get the fuck out.
As we open the show, the tonight's show being dedicated to my pop.
Oh, I bet he had some really great get the fuck out of here.
This is it, man. This is the biggest one I can come up with. All right. Now, I could go ahead and slide fucking Amita Healthcare under the bus and St. Alexis Hospital. I could slide right under the bus, right? Out of incompetence and ineptitude. But I'm not gonna. I'm above that, okay? These people are professionals. They're working hard.
I love the passive aggressive.
Right.
Nice.
The heroes are working here. In between them tick-tocking next to the sign that heroes are working here, they're managing the COVID hospital visitation rules. And this is really where my get the fuck out of here is live, right?
Got it.
So my old man is in the ER, right?
Okay.
Well, in the ER, you can visit in the ER, okay?
Right.
Because it's the ER. It's fucking swimming with the COVID. The whole fucking waiting room is full of fucking sniffly COVID people, right? So they don't mind. Oh God, I can't taste anything. They don't mind, if you get a one visitor at a time,
Right.
to visit in the thing. Okay, it's a little inconvenient, but at least I can see my loved one,
Right.
right? And but once admitted to the floor,
Okay.
no visitors because of the COVID.
Right.
No. Let's just back up here for a second and just let's speak of the stupidity of rule number 1. So you can visit in the ER because it's swimming with COVID, but you can only visit one at a time.
Okay.
So what is that preventing? It's not preventing anything. There was 5 of us out there that wanted to visit my dad. So each of us went in and visited him.
Right.
What's the difference? If one of us had COVID, we're still bringing it in.
Yeah, well, you bring it in or you get it in, and then you take it out to the other people when you switch.
So
you
the
hand
one-
it off.
Right. So the one
Tag.
at a time
you go.
rule.
Yeah.
The one at a time rule automatically doesn't make any sense.
Right.
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 So this is already starting to get under my skin.
Sure.
And so the lack of communication from Anita Healthcare is absolutely fucking abysmal, and they should be ashamed of themselves. But again, I'm not here to throw Anita Healthcare under the bus. Those are professionals and heroes work there. So luckily I called to check in on the condition of my loved one.
Right.
Is he still in the ER? Can I come see him? Yes, you can come see him. So I get there and I say to the head nurse Sheila at Amita Healthcare in the ER where nurses and heroes work. I said, listen, I'm the point of contact. My mother has Alzheimer's and nobody's at the house. So if you try to call the house, nobody's going to answer. So you need to call me. I'm the guy.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm his son. Here's my phone number.
847-254-1951.
1951. Amita, please fucking call me. Sheila, call me.
Oh, Sheila.
You're a hero, and I want to tell you how much of a hero you are. So I leave it, and so while I'm talking to her, she goes, oh, well, just so you know, we're getting his room ready right now. I said, oh, that's right. So when he goes upstairs, I can't visit him? She goes, yeah, there's no visitors up there. I go, well, good thing I came in on my own.
Nice.
Good thing I just happened to show up here. Thanks, Sheila,
Yeah.
at the ER of Amita Healthcare, where heroes work. So I get to see my dad, and he's better, right? Like
Okay.
he was shitty the day before when I brought him there, or when he went in.
Okay.
But this day he was better. He's talking to me. He's like, hey, it was a cute nurse. And now I know my old man's feeling better. If he's
Yeah,
talking
oh,
about
sure,
hey, it was a
yeah,
cute
yeah.
nurse. And so my old man's feeling better. And so I say, listen, they're going to put you upstairs. They're fixing up your room right now. When they do that, I am not going to be able to visit you. Nobody will be.
Right.
COVID rules.
Right.
Anyway.
Right.
He goes up there and never comes down. And while he was up there, he wanted a beer. He wanted a beer. He just wanted a beer.
Sure.
Right? He knew he was dying. I need a cold bottle of Suds.
Almost the last request.
Last request.
Right.
They start shuffling him into fucking detox. I happened to call just to check on the condition of my guy.
Sure.
Where heroes work. There's heroes there. And I wanted to check in on my guy. Hey, I can't see him, so I'm calling. How's he doing? Well, he needs beer, and so we're putting him into detox. He doesn't drink, right? He's not.
Okay.
He doesn't drink.
Yeah.
He's not an alcoholic. He doesn't need to go detox. He's not detoxing.
Right.
He hasn't had a beer since fucking Christmas when he had one with me.
Right.
Right?
Right.
We're taking him to detox. They'd have done that
If you
all
didn't
on
call.
their own without me calling.
Right.
Right?
They assumed.
They just, this is what we're doing. They're heroes. I understand. Lots of weight is on the shoulders of the heroes over there. So they can't pick up a phone and call a loved one who has vital information for the case that they have in front of them.
Ask the questions.
They just don't know. And you know what they do? It's exactly the opposite.
They go to the textbook.
They say whatever they can to get you to hang up the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, write this down. They will just say whatever they need to get you to hang up the phone. That's it. They don't provide any updates. They don't provide any what they think. Why don't you spitball? You see this all the time. What do you think it is? They don't do any of that.
They do it on ER.
Right. On ER. You know what?
They spitball.
When I get...
They talk about it.
Yeah. Hey, let's talk about
Yeah,
it. Let's chew the fat. Maybe call a family member.
Let's round table.
Let's see if this guy drinks. House did it. See, where's fucking House? Not at Amita Healthcare in St. Alexis where heroes work. No House there. So, my bitch, and the people that can get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Is Amita Healthcare where heroes work that don't allow you to visit your fucking goddamn family members when they're dying.
Right.
Where you can provide them the crucial information at the most crucial of times. Life and death. Are you kidding me? This is a society that's based upon the value of human life. We value human life above anything else in this country.
Right.
But then when fucking the rubber meets the road,
Right.
they don't give a shit. They don't.
And they can get the fuck out of
And
here.
they can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
They can get all the way the fuck out of here. Every single fucking one of them. Lastly, for you listeners, you have to be your own advocate. You got any loved ones that are on prescriptions and taking pills? Know what they are. Just write it down. Hey, what do you take? Mom, what do you take every day? Because that's the first thing they're going to ask when you bring them in. And if you can, and a loved one winds up in the hospital, bring their pills with you.
Right.
So that they're there. So those people, so that your loved one gets their medication.
Right.
Because your body gets used to taking that medication on the regs.
Yep.
And then they pop into the fucking ER and they start IV and all kinds of other drugs that the body isn't adjusted to.
Right.
Know what they're taking.
Whole new set of problems.
Yeah, whole new set of problems. Know
Right.
what they're taking, know how much they're taking, and if you can, bring it with you. Because there's people there at the hospital who are working very hard, putting in long hours, and doing whatever they think is best for their patient's hospital and job.
Right.
They don't know. And so you have to do it. And that's all I have to say about that. That's where heroes work. Amita Healthcare at the St. Alexis there in Hoffman Estates. It's full of heroes.
Better get the fuck out of here.
0 for 1.
Well, that was
I had to get that off my chest, ladies and gentlemen.
yes, and we here at the Sneaky Bee Productions are here for your venting pleasure, and it really makes my get the fuck out of here look like a gripe. So I'm not even gonna do it. I'll save it for another
Gotta get
time.
the gripe out of here.
Yeah. Looks like a pet peeve. So we'll shelve that for now.
I didn't mean to derail.
No. That's good. That's good. We don't need to do an extra one anyway. One at a time. Save it for the next time. Show number 50, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 31 degrees in action. Heights at 8:06. We haven't mentioned, Luck Dog, that our favorite DJ in the whole wide world has passed on January 29th of this year. Dr. Johnny Fever from WKRP in Cincinnati. He gone.
He's gone.
Here's to Dr. Johnny Fever.
Dr. Johnny
He's actually
Fever.
the reason we used to watch that fucking show all the time, and he's the reason that I got interested in radio or broadcasting or whatever, and of course I got sidetracked with sports, and it escaped my memory for a while, and thank God that I met you and we're back into it, because I love this shit, and playing Dr. Johnny Fever, he was the coolest.
He was.
He was the coolest.
He was, man.
You know.
Yeah, he was. I always thought when I was a kid, he would like roll into Andy Travis's office and he'd immediately lay down on the couch and they go, "Mind if I lay down?"
We had right. He had those cocaine sunglasses on all the time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, always hungover, always unrested.
If you remember the one episode, they did an alcohol reaction test. Dr. Johnny Fever and Venus Flytrap had a contest. One would drink, Johnny would drink, and Venus wouldn't, and it would test their reactions, the reaction time to hit the buzzer. And the drunker that Johnny Fever got, the quicker he got. It was the funniest damn thing I've ever seen. Nobody's ever done a bit like that before, and I was just classic. Good TV back in the that was 78 to 82.
Yeah,
was KRP.
Yeah,
loved that stuff.
Yep.
Did you know that there was when I looked it up on the Wikipedia, there was a like the new WKRP.
They did it
for a very short time.
Yeah, and I think
like a season and a half or something.
Yeah, the only guy that got back to do it was Mr. Carlson, the big guy.
No, they said no. You're right. I take it back. You're right. Yeah, Johnny did not do that. He was doing other shit at the time.
Well, yeah, head of the class.
Yeah.
Was a big show of his in the 80s where he was
I didn't like that character.
Substitute teacher for
yes.
For the special arts the advanced education department in some New York City school, and there was an Italian and a black girl and a Latino.
Very
every group was
diverse,
represented. Yes,
very diverse.
Oh, diverse was The name of the game with head of the class.
But I didn't like his character there. I like Dr. Johnny Fever.
Well, Dr. Johnny Fever is the character.
The doctor is
the
in.
doctor's in.
Yeah.
So God bless you.
Yeah.
Cheers to you.
R.I.P. Cheers to
Cheers, Johnny Fever.
another one of our great local sportscasters who undoubtedly you've heard of and have listened to. He goes all the way back to the Larry Lou Jack days. Our very own Les Grobstein.
Yeah.
The Grobber.
He gone.
He gone.
Here's to you, Les.
Les, cheers.
Yeah, cheers to you on Les. They're dropping like flies out there. And there's your trio right there. You got Jerry Ludtke, Howard Hessman, and Les Grobstein.
Put them all in there.
That's your triangle.
That's it.
That's
right
your
there.
trio right there. Because they die in threes.
And
We should be good for a while.
we should be good. Yeah, we're good. And moving on. You want to do canines?
Yeah, let's do it. It's time, ladies and I got updated info.
All right, lay it on me.
I don't have an actual chronicle, so I'll just do the shout-outs. Hold on, let me get the specs. I did do a tally, though. I have 40 canines to shout out.
Okay.
However, I think some of these are going to have to go if they don't contribute to the show real quick. We haven't laid down the law on that in quite some time.
Yeah, maybe 2022
But maybe
cut
20,
list.
yeah, it's cut list. I bet I could knock this down to 20 real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, we have, as always, our beloved Dasher here at the Highland Studios. Cowboy, Piper, Sage, Jovi, and Nash in Colorado out there on the ranch. Daly and Griffin in Texas. Lucky and Kermit in Iowa. Trip and Tina in Genoa, if you Genoa where that is. We have a new locale for Kimber, who used to be in DeSoto, Wisconsin, is now in Holcomb. Holcomb. I don't even know it. We've got Nala in Colorado. We've got Minnie in Des Plaines, Charlotte, Daytona, and Pikachu over there at the Bellagio Studios in Rolling Meadows, Bella in Streamwood, Peyton and Reagan in Action Heights, Delilah in Carroll Stream. We've got Milo in Viroqua. We've got Maple in Arlington Heights. We've got Wakanda Lily. North Carolina Lily. Clover and Siggy in Action Heights right next door. And over there in Rolling Meadows, we got Colby. We've got our beloved Gracie in Arlington Heights, Nellie in Mount Prospect, Copper in Chicago, Murphy in Schaumburg, Milton right next door. He's a sweetie. We got Tank in Chicago, Colorado. Maggie, a new addition. Maggie is such a sweet, Australian Shepherd Mutsky. Got rescued by our beloved Simscraft from a place that was not good for Maggie, and she's getting the love of a lifetime. Going skiing, going hiking, going boating, going fishing, running around the rivers. I cannot tell you what a great rescue that was for Maggie. She's such a great girl. We've also got Chiquita and Naomi in Colorado, Chief and Bailey over there in Libertyville, and Arlington Heights Lucy was our brand new shout out.
Brand new shout out
From last episode. We shouted
Action Heights Lucy.
Action Heights Lucy. She's the
That's the girl.
So there's your canines from this side, 40 of them. If you feel like it, people, go back and count them. Rewind 3-4 times
Count the
and
names.
see if I counted correctly. And send in your responses if I counted correctly to 847-254-1951.
Yeah, lay it on me. Lay it on me. I've got, of course, my heart, my love, my prize, my Seaville Coolmate. We have Hoffman Tanner is in transition and currently presides at Studio 1503 alongside Seaville Kumi and I.
Yeah.
So today we shall call him Seaville Tanner.
Interesting.
Seaville Tanner.
He won't get confused
He'll be all right.
when he listens?
Wait until he's Sleepy Hollow Tanner. Yeah, he's going to be even doubly confused.
Tripoli.
We got our beloved LA Angel out there in Schaumburg, the Barrington Beagles, Major D. She's our coolest girlfriend, and Bella. Out there in Hampshire, we have Sergeant Coop, St. Charles, King and Cato, Elk Grove Gaia, and Elk Grove Zep. We also have out in Bolingbrook, Gramps and Sugar. And in Palatine, we have Odin Thor, Elgin Franny, Algonquin Bisbee, Wisconsin Sampson. We have Lake in the Hills Roman, St. Louis Fuzzy, Wakanda Reuben. Don't forget to get one. And get it with the Kirkland cheddar.
Cheese fries and
some
chocolate malt.
cheese fries and some chili. And then we have Elgin Diggy and Elgin Odin. They're good boys and girls. South Elgin Mella. We have Algonquin Logan. Luca. Lily. San Antonio Bear is out there at our border protecting us from all the non-desirables. And then out there in Roselle, we have Ozzy and Prince. Dork County Raven. Seville right next door to Studio 1503 is Hosa. We got horses to go, boy. Northbrook Sadie, Rolling Meadows Tuffy, Palatine Maverick. Also in P-Town, we have Hank and Rolling Meadows Maisie. That will ride.
I like that name, Maisie.
Maisie's a good, like Maisie Star.
If you've ever seen the movie Grown Ups, Mange. It talks about Mange. A little sidebar there.
I like it. As for my chronicle, I have.
You have an actual chronicle. I love it.
I have a K9 chronicle. So I don't know if I had mentioned.
It's really what we call the bit. So
right.
thank God you got it.
I got a chronicle. I don't know if I mentioned earlier in the show that my dad passed away, and he had a dog, Hoffman Tanner.
Right.
Is his dog who's now residing with Kumi and I.
Kumi loves it.
And Kumi does. He gets the zoomies with them, and they get along just fine.
Yeah.
And so my chronicle, 75 pounds, all muscle, yellow lab, very, very excitable.
How old?
3.
Oh, jeez.
So to say he insists upon himself is an understatement. So he's...
And now, please, if I may, reiterate for myself and the fans, Kumi is how old?
Kumi is 10.
Kumi's 10. And how many pounds?
25. 75.
Do the math, ladies and gentlemen.
And he's 3. But Kumi's winning those fights. I mean, it's his place.
Well, it's his joint.
Yeah, and he lays down the law, and Tanner listens because he's a bull. He's such a soft. He doesn't have a mean bone in his body. But within the first week of him in my care,
sure,
I tied a cable lead to the post out front, and then I clipped the cable lead to the end of a leather leash. So he has a little, it's got 6 extra feet to find a place to, do and do his business. So I gave him a little extra with the leather leash. Yeah. So one day, I don't know when this was, last week probably sometime, he's fucking going ape shit at the door, and I'm working, I'm busy. I'm like,
you're on the case.
And I'm on the case. Yes, got cases to solve. I'm sleuthing. I'm on a case. The dog's barking. And I'm like, well, he's probably got to take a piss or something. And so I go let him out. And so here's the thing. He didn't have to piss. The reason why he was barking at the door was because he saw on the other side of the parking lot a lady with a stroller and another dog. And he was insisting.
Wanted to go play.
To say hello.
He had to say hello. That would be rude not to.
He was thinking it would be rude not to. And so at the door he's going, and I'm busy and not paying attention.
Right. You're on the case.
And I'm on the case. And so I hook him up, and I open up the door so he can go out to do his dirt. That's what my parents used to say. Go do
the dirt. Right, yep.
People use potty.
Yeah, Dasher gets potty.
And so I'm like, go do your dirt. Last fucking thing on his mind. He hits it. As soon as I open the door, he hits it. Full fucking speed, 75 pounds, runs to the end of the lead, and I see it going out, and I thought, oh, this isn't going to be good. And
snap, pink. Like it wasn't even there.
Like it wasn't even there. I'm like, what the fuck? The lady across the parking lot screams, ah! Like real loud, you know?
Yeah. Not like it's coming to kill her child in the stroller.
Yes.
Right. He just wants to say hello.
And so out the door I go in my stocking fucking feet, yelling across the parking lot, he's nice. I don't know. I just got him.
I think.
He's nice, don't worry.
Maybe.
So I get to the other side of the parking lot. She's standing there. She's got the dog, got the kid. Tanner's near them, barking and being an ass. And so now I'm there. The lady goes, I'm sorry I screamed. And I go, I think you're okay.
Yeah, no worries.
And I'm like, I'm going to get my dog now.
Yeah, thank God he didn't eat you.
And so now Tanner wants to play Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, of course he does.
So door number 1 is 8 feet of flooded sidewalk of 3 inches of ice water.
And then your stocks.
Stocking feet. So we plow through that as door number 1.
Let me guess. Are these faded whites? They used to be white, but now they're gray.
Yeah.
Tube socks
Yeah.
with red stripes.
Yes, those Hanes on. Yeah, those are the ones.
That's quite the look.
Yeah, those are the ones.
I just want to get a visual for everybody.
Well, and I got them tucked into my sweatpants because I can't stand when my sweatpants like ride up to my knees, you know.
Sure, yeah.
So I tuck them in, so there's that look going too,
Yeah,
you know.
that's hot.
Fucking flash dance
Right.
over here. I didn't know you could do it. So we get through door number 1, and now we're running towards door number 2, and that's the intersection, and there's traffic coming.
Oh shit.
So now I'm waving.
Yeah.
You know, there's a dog! And he goes running out into the fucking street. Thankfully, at this point, is the point he gives up. And I get a hold of him.
Okay.
And there's just a little bit of the leather leash
Just
still
enough left. You can
hanging
grab
off
it.
the
Yeah.
collar. So I grab him, you know, but I'm all hunched over.
Well, yeah.
You know, like walking all the way back, you know.
Yeah.
Get him in the house. And he fucking broke a leather leash. Fucking ripped it. Unbelievable.
Leash didn't have a chance.
Didn't even have a chance.
I mean, what was the leash previously used for?
It was Cooley's leash.
20 pounds. 9 ounces.
I thought it's leather. It's
leather.
It's indestructible.
Yeah, well, it wasn't Corinthian leather.
It wasn't Corinthian,
Yeah.
nor was it fine. It's just standard Texas cow, and it did not hold up to the.
We've learned something about leashes as well as tube socks this evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm telling you, it's action packed.
That is fan-fucking-tastic. And it doesn't get any better than that on the Linus and Lucky Show.
Another February show, number 50 in the books.
50 in the books!
Fucking put it in the can, baby! She's out of here. We're gonna do the fucking Bengals this Sunday. We got fucking, it's, what did I call him? Showtime Joe? Broadway Joe?
Show Joe.
Show Joe. Dude, everybody out there, all our canines, all our friends, all our families. We love you all.
Yeah, love you, Jerry.
And R.I.P. to my pop. You're a great man and my hero, and I will miss you for the rest of my time. Ladies and gentlemen, hug your dads, hug your moms, write down their prescriptions.
And tell your friends and tell your bros.
If you're drinking, don't drive. And if you drive,
Oh, absolutely do not drink.
do not drink.
That's why I never drive.
And that's why I never drink. Ladies and gentlemen, be careful this weekend. Get yourself some hangover cures for your Monday morning Super Bowl blues.
Super Bowl, we said Super Bowl. Don't sue us because we said Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me.
Love y'all.
It's 28 degrees in Seaville. Good night.
Good night.